Hi everyone, Pastor Joe. Thanks for giving me a couple of minutes. Wow, what a weekend here at Tomoka. Almost 3,300 between Ormond and Palm Bay, 200 in Palm Bay, 109 last Wednesday night in Bible study and youth groups. That's so exciting. Just to watch the church blossoming. Our Chinese church is growing. Our Spanish church is growing. God is just reaching people in all forms. We had 6 baptisms. If you're here Saturday night, you saw us open with 4. We had one early in the morning on Sunday. David had one in Palm Bay last week. We had another one during the week, and maybe some of you still need to make that decision to be baptized. I encourage you to make that decision to grab a hold of Jesus. In fact, this weekend's message is 1 Corinthians 9. If you're wondering why we skipped 8, let me just tell you. Chapter 8 is about lawsuits, about Christians not suing each other and learning to work things out and finding mediators. And that's kind of what it's about. It's very useful and it's very helpful, but it's not something that everybody needs to hear about. But in chapter 9, the focus is going to be toward the end of the chapter, where Paul tells the Corinthians, our goal, remember, they're a mess, address the mess, and all this stuff they got wrong, but he said our goal is to get people to Jesus, because the only people that are going to go to heaven are broken, messed up people who have been saved by grace. And Paul says in this passage, he said, I have become all things to all men, so that by all means I might save some. It's an incredible passage, and so I'd encourage you to read that. Read 8, 9 if you want, but grab a hold of that last part, that whatever I have to do to help my friend, my neighbor, my spouse, my child, my grandchild find Jesus, that's what Tomoka is about. Listen, don't be lulled to sleep. Yes, 3,241 people here. How awesome is that? How many people weren't here? How many of your family and friends don't know Jesus? That's why we keep doing what we're doing. I'm thrilled. That's awesome. I never thought the church would be bigger than 300. Are you kidding me? But this is awesome. But the number's not the issue. It's who's still out there that needs to know about Jesus. That's why we're here every week. That's why we have the services, the Bible studies. That's really what it comes down to. Now, I was at the 500. Let me tell you the life lesson, and we'll leave the race stories behind us, at least until July, okay? The only lap that matters is the last lap. And I believe that that was the only lap that the winner of the race led. But it doesn't matter. All you have to do is stay in the race until that last lap. And that's how we find victory with Christ. So maybe you're 90 years old, maybe you're 50, and you're like, I've never accepted Jesus. It's never too late. It's the last lap that counts. I love being your pastor. I'll see you this weekend.